Hello, so today I've got a Yankee candle haul for you, and I've actually gone a bit wild with the Yankee candle tarts lately because as we had our engagement and my birthday, a lot of people bought us Yankee candles because they know how much we love them. So I have quite a lot of tarts here, so what I'll do is I'll just show you the name and I'll give you like a brief description of them, but there is quite a lot. So I'll start off with the ones we had for engagement presents, and the one I've got here is called Summer Scoop, and it looks like this. And it's just so nice for the summer, but like some people only burn like summer ones or winter ones like throughout the year, but I just burn them all the time because I love them. Like people might find that like this one's more of obviously a summer one, which it is, but I just think it's really nice anyway, and it's like sweets and it smells like a strawberry and grape ice cream, so love that. That's really nice, and it's pink as well, which is pretty. And then the next one I've got here is the mango peach salsa, which looks like this, and it's bright orange. I love just mangoes and stuff, so I just think this smells really nice. So the next one I have here, continuing with like the fruity type theme, is the sweet strawberry, and I hadn't actually seen this one before, and Craig picked this one up, and that just smells loads like strawberries, and it's a really fresh fruity smell, so that's really nice. And then this one is another fresh fruity one, which is called Fruit Fusion, and this is one of my favourites. I think I might have mentioned this before. This was $1.25, and it kind of smells spicy though because I've obviously put it next to the spice one, but it's got a picture of strawberries, limes, oranges and lemons on the front, and it just smells so good, like they're really fresh ones. The next one is black cherry, and this one just smells loads like cherry, and this one's a really strong cherry scent, and it's a really nice, it's not, I want to say subtle, but it's not, I mean like it's more of a lazy Sunday type scent, and I think it's really nice. The next two are ones that Craig picked as his personal favourite, and this one's called Beach Fire, and it's more of a manly scent, but I just think it's really nice, and it smells like when you're burning a fire on the beach, and it's a bit sandy, and it's like a holiday type smell, but it smells really nice, and Craig loved that one. And the next one that Craig picked was the Sunlight on Snow, and he really liked this one because it's more of a wintry scent. I think these two might even be in the winter set, in the Christmas set from Asda's, but they're the Simply Home range. Yeah, they're from the Simply Home range at Asda, and they're just really nice for like winter. I think they're in a set for like £5 or £6, I think it's £6 for 6 in a set, but anyway, so this one smells really, really subtle, but I think once it's burnt it'll be really nice, and it's like a fresh winter's day type smell. And then the next two are my personal favourite because I love spicy ones, and I just love the ones that smell like cinnamon and stuff, and like most of our friends and like family like hate the cinnamon ones, but I love it. Literally I could live with these like on my face because I just love the cinnamon. But anyway, so the first one is called Honey and Spice, and that is just amazing. It smells like honey and cinnamon and spice, and I just think that's going to be amazing for Christmas. I love burning ones like this on Christmas Day. And then this one's called Vanilla Chai, and this one smells amazing too. It smells loads like cinnamon, but you've got like a hint of vanilla as well, and that one's a personal favourite because I just love it. And the picture is like a coffee with like, I imagine that would be like a vanilla-y type coffee with like cinnamon sprinkles, so that just smells lush. So love those. The next one's very similar, and it's called Hot Cider, and it smells like, I think we burnt this one on Christmas Day last year, so to me it reminds me of Christmas straight away, but it's like a cinnamony type smell, but so obviously it's got like a cidery type smell in it too, and it is very cinnamony actually. It's more on the sweet side of cinnamon than it is like the spicy side of cinnamon, so I really like that. The next one again was given to me by my friend because she actually bought it thinking it was black cherry, but it wasn't. It was Macintosh spice, and it is just amazing. It's got a picture of apples and cinnamon on the front of it, and there's like a massive cinnamon theme because I just love cinnamon. I can't help but buy them all the time. But they're going to be great around the Christmas period, and when it starts getting like dark like now, I just think it's really nice, and I just love putting one of these on in the tart bin. I put like half in because it's quite overpowering otherwise, and they just last for ages, and it's just so nice. So love that. The next one I have is actually the first one we ever bought like 3 years ago, and it's Red Apple Reef, and it's got a picture of like a Christmas wreath on the front of it with apples, and it's very cinnamony again. It's very similar to Hot Cider, minus the cider part, but it's really nice and appley and cinnamony again, and it's really wintry, and that was 65p because it's actually from an old range, so love that. Then the next couple are ones that I've actually opened, so they're like half empty or like a quarter left or something, because this one for instance, I've cut in half with a knife, so there's obviously nothing in this bit, but there's half left, and because otherwise it's like too much of a smell on the burner. So I split it in half, and this one's called Salted Caramel. Now this one literally is caramel, like shortbread, flapjack amazingness. It just smells so good, and Craig loves this one as well. And literally you put it on and it makes you really hungry because you want to go and get something really caramelly and lush, so that's really good. But not good for a diet because it makes you want to eat chocolate and caramel, but it is really lush and it lasts for ages as well. And like some of the Yankee Candle tarts, they like, once you've burnt them, they stick to the house and stuff, because after you're not burning them they still smell loads, and that happened before with the grape one, and this one does the same. If you burn this one, turn it off, like you'll go out shopping, come back and the house just smells a bit still because it's like stuck to your walls. So I love that one, and that one lasts for ages. The next one that I've burnt 3/4 of is this one called Cherry Vanilla, and this one is a really like cherry smelling tart, which is just lovely, and it's got like a hint of vanilla. It's really sweet, and I just love the way this one smells, but it's also a very sticky tart, so you know that it's got like quite a lot of scent in it, and I just think it's really nice. That's also from the Simply Home range at Asda as well. So this next one is probably my all-time favourite tart, and it is called Chamomile Tea, and I've only got a quarter left, that's why I'm holding it like this before it falls out. But it was £1.25 reduced to 65p, and oh my god, it's got a picture of chamomile tea on the front, and I don't actually think I've ever had a chamomile tea, but this just smells amazing. To me it smells like when you're ill and you have like a cup of hot lemon water with like honey and stuff mixed in. It just smells so good. It's definitely my favourite. It's like I hadn't smelled one like this before, so I like picked it up immediately and was like, we have to get this is amazing. So I have to get more of these. Last two tart form ones that I have are the French Lavender. Now I'm not a huge fan of lavender, so these were actually free at our Yankee event at the garden centre. It was something like spend £20 and get like a gift worth spend over £20 and get a gift worth 15 or something. So we had like quite a lot of tarts in there, and these two were in that, so I wouldn't have picked them if they weren't in that. But they're very strong lavender, and they'll probably be fine, like if I run out of all the others they'll be fine to put on for something to smell nice in the house, but I wouldn't pick them because I'm not really a fan of lavender. But if you are, then they're really nice. If you are, then they're really strong and lavendery, so you'd love it, but I'm not really a fan. The next Yankee candles that I have are I think these are called samplers. They're like the little tiny candle thingies. The ones I have here are Vanilla Lime, which looks like this, and it's bright green. These were one of the first ones that we had like years ago, and it's really nice. It smells like sherbet limes, but it's got like a hint of vanilla as well, so I really like that. The next one I have is called Drift Away, and this for me is like a perfect like bathroom scent, because it's perfect for if you're in a bath, and it's like, it smells really fresh for when you're in the bath and you want a nice candle on. And the last one I have here is from the Simply Home range, and it's called Tropical Coconut. Now my dad actually found this today in a shop called Biology, which is like a cheap shop like BM Bargains or Home Bargains or Poundland, but they were 49p, which is really good because they're normally I think 150. And it smells amazing. I hadn't actually smelled this one before, and it's called Tropical Coconut, and it smells amazingly like coconut. And they also do the jar candles too, so they've got the Simply Home jar candles. I think they were like £5 for the small one, £7 and £9.99, when the big one's supposed to be £19.99, so it's a really good saving. I'm probably going to get the jar candle in this as well because I really like that. So another free thing that we got at the Yankee event was this, which is called the Yankee Candle Pink Sands air freshener. What you do is you like twist this like that. You can either twist it like this to open the holes at the side, and it's got one in the back as well, or you can shut it like that so the holes are closed, and then lift it, slide it like this. It says to open it for the amount of scent you want to show through. That's great for us, especially if you're leaving by the list tray with the cats and stuff, and it's a scent that I love anyway, which smells like summer and holidays, and a little bit like, it's got a little bit of like a rose hint to it as well, which I really like, so that's really good. And I was chuffed that we got that free too, because I think that's about, I want to say about £5 or £6 for one of these, so I was really pleased with that. So the last two things are actually from my friend Laura, and this was what I had off Laura for my birthday, and it's the Yankee jar candle in the 623 grams, which is the biggest one they do, in the scent Sugared Apple, and it is so lovely. Like, I really love this scent. It's perfect for Christmas, it's perfect for this time of the year, and it's really subtle as well, so you put it on and you can smell it loads, but it's not overpowering at all, so you can just leave it on for hours. and it just smells really pretty, and like Craig loves it as well because it's really subtle and he doesn't like things that are really overpowering, so that's really nice, and I was chuffed with that. And then also off Laura, but for our engagement present, was this burner, because I've got like a white burner which I put the tarts in, but it's this one which you can take this bit off, and I just think that is just so pretty. It looks like this, and it's like a metal black frame with the red like flower tart holder, and you burn. That's actually got a tart in there. I think that was called cranberry zest or something. Yeah, that one was called cranberry zest. And it's really good because once you've burnt the tart, obviously you put a tea light down here. Once you want to change the tart that's in there, you just pop this in the freezer for like 5 minutes, get it out and just turn it upside down, and the tart just falls out, so it's really convenient, because you might think like, how do you get the wax back out? But it's really easy, and I was chuffed with that because she knew that I wanted another burner. I think she's got like 5 in her house, so she knew that I wanted one for like upstairs and I wanted one for downstairs, so I think that's really good. And I'll like break the tart in half and put one downstairs, one upstairs, and then the house just smells really nice throughout then, so I love that. And then the last thing in my humongous Yankee candle haul, it's not actually by Yankee Candle, but I couldn't not put it in because I bought it today, and it is a scented candle, and this was also found in Biology, and this was 99p, and it's by the make Star Candle, I think it's called. Yeah, starcandle.com, and it's a Skittles raspberry flavoured scented candle, so I just had to buy that. Craig loves everything raspberry, and when we seen it we were like, oh, there was loads of different flavours, and I was like, which one should we get? And Craig was like, get the raspberry one because he loves raspberry. So we picked that up, and for 99p I couldn't really leave it there, so it smells really nice, so I will be intrigued to see how strong it smells when it's burning, because I know that, like, from my experience, no other scented candles smell as strong and as good as the Yankee ones, so I've kind of cheated on Yankee a little bit with this one, but I'll be intrigued to see how much it smells. So that's it for my Yankee candle haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!